I'm going to start on the rabbit side first. I'm going to run a V-tool along here. It's a very light V-tool, just to protect this foot here. But I know that around here, it actually goes much further back. So I can start taking wood back here. This is quite a crisp wood, you can hear it quite dry. But if I make a cut that's with a bit of a rotation like that, then it cuts fairly well. This does quite well with the grain, I think. Okay, so I'm just going to run that back. I'll be adjusting this as I go along a little bit, so let's get some off to begin with. Right, now this line is not going to be a hard line, it's going to be just where I sort of end up with this background, which is going to be a bit tooled, because this is earth as it goes along here. So I'll just take a little bit of this away here, up to the feet. Now as I come to this end of the rabbit, I know that, of course I'm going to go back here, and this little paw has got to be further back, so I just try and get some sort of depth here. So a bit of a V-tool to protect the elements. And then something a little bit narrower, a little narrow deep gouge, just take some of that back. So stopping short, as over here, just stopping short a little bit above the background. A part of the rabbit that's right at the back is this. This is the other ear. So this one will be right at the back. This ear is at the front, and this body sort of merges around the back. So I think the first thing to do is to just protect the edge of this ear here. So this is our main ear here. And I'll put some around here. So that defines our, and of course that ear, whoops, go this way. That ear will be back there. So, now I'm going to start taking some of this wood away here. So I'll go round the rabbit over. Again, that scooping action, giving me a cleanest cut, and where I can I'm going to work with the grain. So we'll go downhill around. Now there is a back leg here, and that doesn't want to be hard because it's all soft. So we're going to have some hardness here by the claws, but this has got to be fairly soft. So I won't use a V-tool here to separate that leg, but I will use a narrow deep gouge, a number 9. So I'm going to put this in here. I might want to at it to put this in there. So this will be some of the body eventually, and then that's the top leg or the thigh that comes over into the hips here. So I've got pictures of rabbits in front of me, so I've got an idea of what I'm doing. Now this tail has got to go right back. So that tail itself will go right to the back of the rabbit. I'm just going to try and get the main shape in. I know this ear here is right at the back, so we can take that right back. let me put that back in. So there's the ear and there's the body. I can use the V-tool even to push that back a bit further. See, I'm using that like a chisel by winding it over like that. That'll be the back ear. A little bit under here so the ear sticks out a bit. And I'll start taking some off the head at this end. So this will be high, but the brow will be in a sort of plane like this. So I'm going to go fairly straight across. So this will be a bit of a flatter sort of plane this way, whereas that bit's rounded. I've got my drawing, so it's okay. Right. Well, actually, as you can see, there's not a lot to take off here, but I'm going to start coming down here a little bit between these legs here. There's that. There's the front leg coming round there, and of course that will be the back leg. A bit of a narrower tool here to get in here. So at some point the rabbit here will meet the earth here. I'll even draw that in for a moment. So the earth is sort of along here. So I'm going to continue working around the rabbit like this. I'm going to try and get this a little bit more stupid like this, and perhaps round it over a bit. And when I come to the tail itself, I want a degree of sharpness in there. So I will, let's get the right tool here, set that tail in, over the corner. We probably need to change the lighting a little bit on this so we can see this perhaps a bit from a different angle. I'm making a groove on this back foot here because it's going to come up in and then into the rest of the body. So there's a bit of a groove, a little bit of a sort of plane going in this direction, meeting a plane coming down in this direction. That would be something here. There will be here, there'll be definitely an end to the foot here, and then this will come over, and I will make that more, much more of a tail going around the back. So bearing that in mind, I'm now going to come to the front a little bit, and I need to separate off this front foot here. So I'm going to make sure I know that that's the front foot, and there's little toes here, and then the body comes down here, that's the front body, and this little toe, this back foot rather, that's actually quite a way back. So I'm going to take that wood away here, remove this foot down a bit, and then redraw that somewhere back here. So that's where that foot will be. So I'm sorting these out a little bit, and then I can, so I come down here a bit. So the body's going to be in here, and this foot will come across here like this. So there's a change of plane like that. And then I need to turn to this bit. See how flat this is going to be? There's nothing much in the way wood going to take away from here, but I'm going to work now on this bit of the rabbit. Okay, so what I'm trying to do, what I've been doing so far, is just trying to sort out where the various parts are. So I have the front paw here, coming down. I have the body, the chest coming around here. There's going to be another paw there, and then the background behind it will be taken away, down to the background. It's coming under the chin. The head's still out. I've got the eye coming on here. Down into the nose. There's its cheeks around here. There's this nice soft shoulder coming up here, and so on. So, not to forget that paw. I think it is fairly important to have a little paw here. I guess if we lost it, it wouldn't make much difference. But that's probably as far as I would take the rabbit for the moment. Before moving on to the other side and the mole. I like to get the whole thing going. There's that ear at the back.